Hello everyone, welcome to Lisasi Hair Restoration Center. At Lisasi is basically a hair clinic that is based in Devon and has actually started a project where we extracting phytocompounds from medicinal plants to produce alternative medicine for skin and dermatological elements. This is just a picture showing what we do at Lisasi. Here you can see this is a hair analyzer. What we basically will be doing here is looking at the hair and scalp conditions of the client. We look for scalp issues like psoriasis, skin diseases. We're looking for pores. We're looking for whether the pores open or they close already. We're looking for the hair shaft condition. We're just looking for the cause of the hair loss that can be visible from the outside part of the body, because at the end of the day hair loss can either be it's a symptom of either an underlying factor that can either be permanent or temporal. So this is the process here when we're checking the client, and then it shows on the screen. So then we then produce the products, like I've said, from phytocompounds. So these are the extracts that we have done. This is us at the lab when we're busy producing the compounds, producing the extracts. Once the extracts have been done, they can either be used for pharmaceuticals, nutraceuticals, and also cosmeceuticals. So this is the two products that we have made already. This is a growth serum, and this is butter. So this product have been tested, and they now being sold at the facility and used at this facility. However, we still continue with other tests and further production of this compound. So these are two pictures from two clients that shows the different stages of hair growth within this clients. This is before treatment, and then this is when we've started treatment. Here we'd already started treatment. We couldn't get the picture of the client when they came for the first time. So basically what happens when someone suffers from hair loss is that, especially the androgenetic hair loss that we're targeting, is that there's an enzyme called 5-alpha reductase amylase. The enzyme mixes itself with testosterone, and it forms a very long scientific word that I always struggle to pronounce: dihydrotestosterone. Yes, and in short, it's usually called DHT. So DHT, what it does, it targets the derma papilla cells here, and it prevents the derma papilla from reaching the hair bulb. This is the hair bulb here, and causing the hair follicle here, this part, to miniaturize and produce thinning hair. So this part, when the hair follicle here miniaturizes, then this part will then start thinning. This is the hair shaft, the black or whatever color thing that you see outside the scalp. So after some time, if this process continues to happen, this hair shaft will cease to grow. So the derma papilla is a very important component of this entire process. This is where we have a collection of blood vessels and hair growth regulating cells. This is basically the germination matrix of hair, where hair is produced. So the derma papilla delivers crucial nutrients into the hair. It delivers oxygen in and carbon dioxide out. It nourishes the hair follicle and removes the buildup and waste. So if DHT then is grown around this area, it means the derma papilla will then not be able to do its job. So what we then do is we take a biopsy of this part, which means when we cut the scalp, we'll be cutting probably something that covers this. So this is usually taken from a postmortem that is done within 24 hours or from a donor candidate. So we take the biopsy of the scalp of the affected area, and we take a biopsy of the scalp of the non-affected area, and then we induce this extract into these cells. These are adipocyte precursor cells. They're usually known as stem cells. So stem cells, we induce them. So what we will be looking for is the ability of these extract to promote the secretion of growth factors within the stem cells, or to kickstart the activity of the stem cells. So if this eggplant extract has the right compound, remember now, we would have tested for the compounds before even coming into the culture system. We would have tested for toxicity, we would have done a stability test, we would have also done a microbial test. So we already know that this plant extract has the required compounds to actually kickstart this process. So here you'd see this is what we call a platelet-derived growth factor A, and this is the pathway that will actually cause the whole process to happen. So when the whole process is happening, this is when we see the adipocytes, precursor cells, the stem cells, now differentiating and then forming into hair follicles. And what the hair follicles will then do will then promote this anagen stage. So just to go back a bit, telogen is your resting phase of hair growth. Anagen is when the hair starts to grow. So it will actually then promote the growth of this hair. So what we also want this extract to do is to block the DHT, or inhibit the DHT from binding itself from any androgenetic receptor within the dermapapilla area for hair follicles. So it once it's blocked, and then we induce the growth factor as well. So it might be that one plant can do both things. It can be a blocker or a growth factor inducer, or it can just be a blocker and then we need to introduce another plant that is a growth factor inducer. So this is a regenerated hair follicle. This is what we will see when the process is finalized. So once we've actually achieved this, and once we've actually done this will then be taken into animal models. And by animal models, we basically mean it will be tested on mice. The mice will be induced with androgenetic alopecia, and then we'll treat them. And then once we've actually achieved results on that one, then it's taken to clinical trials. We're working in collaboration with the University of Cape Town dermatology facility. However, the business is based in Durban. That's where you would find Durban Musgrave Road, number 202 Musgrave Road. We're hoping this clarifies basically what we do, and hope to see you all in Cape Town for me to explain further what you do. Thank you so much.